You've
My
you've played too, right, Cassie?
Yes.
It's insanity.
Yeah.
It's just fucking nuts. It's like
I like that he's naked. He naked.
mm-hmm.
He naked.
But like
See butt.
Kojima made one and he was like okay, this is what I want to do. And then he got money and the PS2 and he was like he did like a bunch of crack. And it's just it's insane. There's a
he's like-
vampire in 2. You can't just go
There is a vampire, isn't there? I forgot.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
vampire and a bunch of people with magic powers. Then again, there
Who is
were
the one-
magic power people in 1, but
Yeah.
Who is the creepy one where they're like breaks over? He's like scissors. I need. What was it? When he's like 69.
oh,
scissors.
66 scissors. Yeah, it was it turned out that was weird. It turned out that it was all like a simulation. The entire big shell was all like a simulation to get Raiden to do something. And
I
then
didn't
Snake's like, this
understand.
is
I
all a
wasn't following.
simulation. And Raiden's like, I don't understand, Snake. And it's like, I don't understand either, and I'm playing the video game.
I did not retain anything about that game. I was like, I got to see Ryan's butt,
Yeah.
cartwheels,
Did you
and
know?
scissors.
Did you know? I could talk about Metal Gear forever because like it's intriguing to me. Did you know that if you give there is a straight razor in that game. If you give Snake the straight razor, he will shave.
Does he?
And his facial hair will grow back over the
Whoa.
like in real time. Like
That's pretty good for a game like
if you
an older
stand
game.
there in the game, his hair will grow back.
Have I seen Serial Experiments Lane? No, I've wanted to very badly, but I should move that up on the priorities. But I do like that it has Radiohead as the opener. Paranoid Android. Yeah.
I promise I'll stop talking about Metal Gear after I read this message from Skyplayer that says the simulation was what they told Solidus. I believe the real purpose was to crash into the Twin Towers and cause an arms race. And that got changed to a courthouse at last minute because the game was dated to come out in September 2001.
Oof.
Wow. Anyways, welcome to the Cassie stream. I will stop talking about Metal Gear Solid and how Kojima wanted to make a boss battle that would destroy your console if you lost.
I still think we should have let him do some of these things. Like, what about that legitimately week-long boss battle that he's talked about?
I
would pay for. I would give him money just to see the kind of games he would do.
I mean, we did, and people didn't really like it. It was Death Stranding.
There wasn't a week-long boss battle in it.
Life is a fucking nightmare, right? Being a person is a fucking nightmare. I haven't watched season 2 came out. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it either.
Yeah.
Hi, Sky. My story to share tonight is that the saddest thing happened.
Oh, you broke up again?
No.
Okay.
Not anything so predictable. I got these photos from the school. Like they send these photos of the class, and I use them to check in to make sure they're actually letting Nils hang out with the other kids.
Yeah, right.
So I've been noticing he's in the classroom here and there, and of course he seems to have made friends with the only kid who's a chubby kid wearing a Pikachu shirt, and I'm like, that tracks. So cute. He's like obviously he's a strange kid, and there's a picture of all his classmates on a field trip. No Nils, and the field trip is a tour on the city bus.
What?
And Yeah. So I just found that out like just recently,
Where
like
was he?
not invited.
Hmm.
So yeah, they didn't when I emailed the teachers and I was like trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, like
Yeah.
maybe it was like a day he wasn't there. Or maybe, nope. Nope, they just oops. Oops. We didn't know. Oops.
That's
They
bad.
just didn't invite any of the sped kids. Um, from what it sounds like. And his teacher, I like left a passive aggressive sort of response to the email that was like, okay, I'll be speaking to the principal next week to develop a better form of communication.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then his teacher got really like, look, Cassie, like I didn't know and I saw it in the thing, da, da, da. And I'm like, oh my God. So I've been just like sitting around brewing and salting about
Yeah.
that for like
Right.
the last 2 hours. I'm
Mm.
like, you guys didn't realize that Nils wouldn't want to go on a
A
bus trip
bus trip. Yeah.
on the city bus. Like, are you fucking, you just left him behind? Like,
You
so
take him on the bus.
I'm going to take him on the bus. I talked to Saria. She said she was going to take him on the bus. We're going to try to. It just sucks, man. He keeps getting left out of everything the other kids are doing, and they're only because, he's sped and they forget about him. Oops, forgot about Nils again. So it's just sucks to watch. And I'm like, a bus trip. God, he would have loved that, with all his classmates.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah, so
fucking
that's my
sucks.
bummer. It sucks. So, especially just because he's sped, especially if they're doing it to other. Yeah, that's the thing is because there's other kids in the sped class, I don't think any of them got to go. I mean, I know that they're all from different classrooms, so it might be kind of like a moot point, but clearly it's like an issue with the sped
Yeah.
class. So they just keep getting forgotten and I don't know what's going on. So now I have to be that mom and I have to go in and I have to like cause her like I'm trying to be chill about it, but like this
Cassie's
isn't
gonna go
fair.
Karen mode.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Did you leave my
Excuse
son out of this gross city bus trip with the gross city germs? How dare you?
Yeah, it's grim. It's kind of like it's what I'm realizing about special education is that it's just gets I don't know, it's like all the parents that talk to you have to fight for everything. Everything. Every little thing. You have to be like, "Can my kid have this basic need?" And they're like, we're doing our
I
best,
don't know.
okay?"
He's different.
Yeah, it's like they're constantly overwhelmed or something. It's like they can't ever deal with, I'm like, "Can he go to the gymnasium?" And they're like, "I don't know. We gotta figure out how to make that work." I'm like, "Oh." He got to go to the gym for the first time like 2 weeks ago in the entire school year.
Wow.
I just
What a treat.
what a treat for him
Yeah,
to
why
go to
don't you
the
give me
gym
these
with
people's names and I'll end them?
it's like everything's too complicated for like to
Cassie,
figure
that's
out
my
for them.
nephew. How
I
dare
know. I'll
they?
be
How
like,
dare
Uncle
they?
Rai Rai. Uncle Rai Rai is
Uncle
here.
Rai Rai's fucking. He's coming to the school.
I just
Uncle
put
Rai
you on
Rai's gonna come here.
speakerphone.
They're like, who's Uncle Rai Rai? He's famous.
He's famous.
He's got a
Don't you
Twitch
know how
and
many
people watch
people
it sometimes.
haven't you seen how many people dialed in for his build a shelf stream? This is a big deal. There were 20
That dude, there
simultaneous
were 20
viewers.
people there watching him organize this vinyl today.
Do you know how many viewers he has on his friend sim videos? Come
I
on, we're
know, he's got
dialing you
like
in.
30K.
Really sorry
Wow.
you crossed this child.
Yeah, we're so sorry.
It's 100% targeted against them. Yeah, it's got a frenzy. I know the teachers a lot of the time are trying. It's the system. It's one of those like the system is broken and there. It's a bigger issue, is what I'm seeing. Like it's a big systemic problem with the like because education system's messed up, right? And so if you take like the most high need kids in a situation that is already underserving our kids, I mean, what are you gonna get? You can't like squeeze blood from a stone. So You know,
Why?
the kids that need it the most are gonna get the least. That's
Right.
what's gonna happen, and it sucks. And you have to like fight really hard. And a lot of parents pull their kids out of school who are sped, and they homeschool them, and
Yeah.
that's kind of how that goes down. But I can't, so I just have to be a Karen and put my wig on and put my Patagonia sweater on and drive up in
I was gonna say
my
you already
golf.
had Karen hair, but you got a cut, so now
Yeah,
you have
I
K-pop
did.
hair.
I do. K-pop. I'd be like, excuse me.
Excuse
Like,
me, do
wow,
you know
you're
who I
so.
am? I'm Twice from Luna or whatever. I don't know.
I'm from BTS,
I don't
the
know.
popular
I don't know.
K-pop band.
I don't know K-popers.
Very important.
You said
But yeah.
high need. Why are their knees so high?
Wow. Why are their knees so
why they
high?
knees so high?
Why are they knees so high? I don't I don't know, right. I enjoyed watching your stream today though.
I'm glad. Yeah, it appeared that a lot of people did. So thanks for
It
watching
was
me build a shelf. You weren't here.
it's a good shelf.
I was at work.
I built a shelf.
I saw that. I'm gonna go back and skim it.
It's riveting.
One thing I
Uh,
didn't like about it is that the camera like stretched out. I don't know why. I thought that was dumb. Like I was
It
wide.
was weird. I got in there and I was like, what is happening? It was all
Yeah,
like stretched.
it's the first
I
time
just
I'd
had a
ever.
real
It's the first time I'd ever streamed with this phone.
Oh.
I might try the Streamlabs app next time and see if that doesn't stretch it.
Let me bring this
Okay, get the
stuff
game. Get the
up.
game up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
was my sad.
I'm trying to think of the stuff that we did last time and which ones I can take you once
Uh,
we're done with the new
yeah,
content door.
I was gonna say we left off at the new content door. Why is my Steam not opening? There we go. Oh, that game I sent you before, Ryan, earlier.
Yeah, what is that?
Somebody at work told me about it, and they were like, "It's really sad," and I was like,
We are
"What?"
not streaming that.
I might just play it on my own, but it's
Yeah,
like an hour long.
Cassie sent me a game that looks definitely like the Stanley Parable, but sad. And I was like,
What is it?
Yeah, it's
it's
called
called the
When the
Stanley Parable,
Darkness.
but sad.
No, it's called When the Darkness Comes. It's like apparently my coworker was telling me it was like a family member, like their parent died or something, and they made a game about depression and anxiety. And it's like the Stanley Parable in the way where it like walks you through and it has like fourth wall breaking stuff and futzes with your computer stuff. But he said there's like all these warnings. They're like, if you are not in a place where you can handle something that does a deep dive into depression and anxiety, you need to not play this
And
game.
what does Cassie say to me? Hey, we
Like,
should
right.
stream this. I'm like, no, what? I read it and I'm like, I don't know about this, bud.
Like, this sounds like a minefield. Where is my freaking game? I installed a bunch of games, so now they pushed it all the way down.
I just realized that this is probably the first time the stream, well, not on Discord. If you guys have probably seen my icon on Discord, but like, first time it's been on
Oh,
stream.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
Gus.
Is that have Persona hair?
Yeah, it's Gus. It's Gus. It's Gus Fring from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, but he's got he's a Adachi from Persona 4.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I found it on Twitter. It made me laugh.
Why are they asking the time again? That's weird.
They ask you a new question every
Oh,
time.
you're not streaming it yet.
Oh yeah, it won't. Oh, I think it doesn't. Let me try.
Yeah, you might have to.
Oh right, it
alt
did let me
enter.
do it, but I had to do it a different.
Yeah, alt
that's right.
enter, and then you can go back to full screen.
There we go. Real shithead in the special ed program my high school called security on me and my friend for trying to make sure a mutual friend was allowed to go down to the cafeteria and get lunch. Trying to maze me. People are
Wow.
dramatic. 9:26. Ah.
Good job,
I beat the
Cassie.
game.
You beat it.
Oh. This is new. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times. You booted up the game.
Oh, you guys are gonna love the timekeeper.
A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock. And I appreciate that. That's funny because I'm just asking. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. That's weird.
Okay, bye.
Edith Finch. I think I just bought Edith Finch. Or I think it was in that Humble Bundle. I think What Remains of Edith Finch was. No, Dear Esther was in there. Sorry. Isn't that the one where she gay? Right? Dear Esther?
It's probably going to show the intro again. I don't remember if it does or
That
not.
was West Brett. Gone Home is the gay one. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, by the way,
Always
obviously
courteous
Cassie's
dog.
favorite time
What could it
is
mean?
420.
Stanley decided to go to the
420
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
There
boy.
it is! There it is! The 420 door!
It's the
Oh,
weed
nice!
room.
Oh, nice! Get in
Stanley
there!
went around touching every
Get me in
little
that
thing.
Let me
weed room.
in! Let
But
me
it didn't make a
in!
single difference.
There's a much funner
Nor
room around
did
the
it
corner that
advance
we're
the
gonna
story in any
go in.
way. Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show
Narrator,
you.
you sound older.
Older by about 10 years.
Yep. He's like, Stanley entered the door on his right. Oh, it's me, the narrator. Portal.
What else?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about
Why
how
are you as a
The door's
ma-
behind you.
His ultra deluxe version has turned out
Why
to
are
be.
you as a
The
man
original
narrating
Stanley
and creating
parable was a
scenarios
demo,
for another
and any new
man?
content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
I gotta
I
comment
say
in a
we
minute.
take it one step even further, which is why
Or maybe
I'm
he
very
did switch
proud to
the.
announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Wow. They did
Oh.
it. They did it.
I do urge you to just kind of explore
Yes,
everywhere
you
here
see,
because there's a
isn't
bunch
this
of
far
fun
superior to a
stuff to
measly
find.
re-release with a few minor additions?
They did it.
Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel.
New
An
mug.
entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
The end is never the end again.
I can't believe it.
Juno, I think I might have seen it already.
They finally did it. The Stanley Parable 2.
Stanley Parable 2. Investor Showcase.
And they hit it in
Calling
the
it
place where
Stanley
we never
Parable
look.
2 is just so
In
much
the Stanley
catchier
Parable.
than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra
Taste the
Deluxe?
sequel.
What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented.
Okay,
It
but this is
screams
essentially
progress
Stanley
and
Parable 2 because it's
innovation
got
and
twice.
long-term franchising
It has like
potential.
more endings than the first one.
Okay, we can
Right.
explore now. He's done.
Taste the sequel. I like that. Yo, that box had a 4 on it. Stanley Parable 4.
Yeah?
Yo! They're doing Left 4 Dead 4.
Oh, yeah? I think that's what that means. Oh.
Why did that freak you out so much?
It was just weird.
Oh, chat's not on screen. You're right. Thank you, Juno.
Ow. Oh, it was, My friend came over today briefly to drop off some tapes, and he was like looking at what Nils was watching on TV, and he was like, "Oh man, he is so your kid." Like he's just watching like it was the 20th Century Fox logo
He loves
edits again.
that thing.
Loves them, and they're getting weirder and weirder.
Oh yeah.
Today they've been reaching their apex with like just it sounds like it's summoning Satan. Like it's all red, it's slowed down, and it's like it's very thumpy and it's very weird. And I have to pretend that I think it's okay and that I like it, even though it looks like something you would watch on like the bad drugs. And because if I don't, he gets embarrassed, which is new for me to see. And if I say like, "Oh man, this is weird," or I make any comments like that, he will shut it off like he's watching
Oh
porn when I
no.
walk in the room. Yeah, like if I walk in the room and he's watching the 20th Century Fox, I'll shut off real quick. But once I started being like, "Wow, this is cool," he like leaves it on now.
Oh.
And now he like he was dancing. I have the funniest video of him dancing in the room to the 20th Century Fox logo over and over, the music, and throwing a plastic bag into the air when it's like bum ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, and he throws this plastic bag in the air and he turns around and he grabs it and he throws the plastic bag in the air and spins around and he did that for
Wow.
like 10 minutes straight. Bum ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah. I'm like, God, my life is awesome. Nels, you're the best. Never underestimate coffee enjoyer who left their cup by a leather sofa that first faces a blurry room. Cassie, maybe your kid was summoning demons. I think Nils is the best child. I agree. He's the best. He's the best child. I do want someday, Britt, you actually might meet Nils this
Oh,
summer.
cool.
Yeah, because I'm playing a show in Portland again in July, and I was thinking about taking Nils this time with my friend that you met last time,
Damn it.
and yeah.
He gets to meet
Oh,
Uncle
there
Britt
were
before
papers.
me.
Oh, Brent. What's the non-binary indication for Uncle Aunt?
I think
Is there one
I
yet?
think it's funnier if you say uncle for everyone.
Everyone's uncle.
Just
There
like
was,
Uncle Oscar.
Uncle Oscar. What is? It's like a sketch of.
It's just like art, yeah. There's
Wish I could read what their shirt
another.
said.
Oh, it's probably in the files somewhere. Somebody has to have
Oh, it
a
says
good picture of it.
narrator.
Is that Stanley in the narrator fan art?
I think so.
No, it says stage manager by day, really tired by night on the right. And then the left says narrator. We do precision guesswork. Something, it gets smaller.
I think that's fan art.
It is definitely.
That's cute.
There's some fun stuff on the whiteboards.
New content is out. New content is in. Old and busted. New hotness.
Cool red section of the chart.
The boring sections of the chart.
We haven't even. We gotta get going. We're not
Yeah.
even gonna get through the one ending.
1 + 1 is 2 - 1 is.
That's just recursive. Let's look at things.
Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. You're gonna blow Nils's mind with that one. More TSP, better TSP, paradigm shift, brick and mortar approach. The color red,
I love that
leverage,
show.
holistic value, sequential. It's got all these buzzwords on it.
Brick and Mortar is my favorite show.
Brick and mortar. Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's like it's just a Google slide
I
document.
like the Stanley Parable one, but it looks like it's making fun of the Baskin Robbins logo.
Where?
Which one?
The the fifth one down, where the two red like Roman numerals for two.
That's like the basket.
Oh
Robbins
yeah,
one?
you're right. The B. Get in close, Cassie.
I don't get it. I think I haven't seen the Baskin Robbins logo enough.
2 images of a fern that Cassie will understand soon because I'm gonna have her do that one next. The cupboards don't matter,
Now,
but
to be
there is fun
clear,
stuff on the
I
walls.
haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is
That's
going
not
to
the
be.
photo.
Oh, these
But
don't even
let's
make
take
noise.
a look at some of the
Yeah.
features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I love this. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs. Question
Question
mark.
mark.
Question mark.
Huh?
Question mark. I love that. It looks like something Nils would draw.
Looks like something I would draw.
What does this say? No liquids. Remember, don't hire delivery drivers. Disrupt food industry. Find child for.
What was that? What?
What?
Oh.
Okay, I've only been in this area once because it's like you cannot come back to this kind of an ending. What?
Yeah, it just went.
Yeah, why did they play an Earthbound noise?
Yo, I thought you were playing some.
I was
like,
not.
I thought
I
you
thought
were
you
playing
were. I
Ryan.
thought you were playing something.
I was like, Ryan, I know you're bored by me looking at the
No,
papers,
like
but you don't have to make
legitimately,
a
that
talk.
wasn't. I fucking.
Oh,
Oh, what?
I'm clicking. Feast on hope. Reject the prison of the Uncle Hunger?
Uncle?
Reject the poison of Uncle Hunger. Do not trust your pain. Remember to eat.
Are the Stanley Parable devs watching? What's happening?
Eat. I know, right?
I
Hey,
mean, they were watching Germa the other night.
Better dead than hungry. What?
devs, if you're watching this, put a secret message on the screen right now.
Feast
Devs,
on
if you're
hope.
watching this, we're currently checking out the expo floor.
Reject the. Oh, he just goes on and on. That's weird.
Okay, there's a.
That was really weird.
Yeah, I didn't see that because I didn't look at it. There's a. Turn around for me.
Sequels are good. Aladdin 2 Return
Pop!
to Jafar. Divinity Original
What the
Sin.
fuck?
The top one.
Portal 2. Batman Arkham.
Why are there so many?
Asylum. To be fair, Divinity Original Sin 2 is very good.
Is it not like a copyright thing to just write these names on a board in the video game?
I'm willing to
It's
bet that the
it's
people contacted them.
Self Crab, the original sequel. It's a self-reference because the original Stanley Parable was a Half-Life 2 mod, and then the 2013 Stanley Parable was made in the Source engine. So it's
Brett, I don't give a shit. I only care about Aladdin 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might have contacted the devs of some of those, like, just to get enough.
Yeah, they
rights.
contacted the devs of Disney.
Yeah, the Disney one is kind of strange. New features.
I'm pretty sure
rest of
Aladdin
these-
2 was straight to VHS.
It was, but it was Disney.
Bus.
Bus.
A bus to the new content.
That's
Wait,
the
I
Nils
wanna go
bus,
there.
baby.
Nils bus, baby. Let's go. Nils goes, go, 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 go.
Also, by the way, I
it's-
don't work for 4 days, and I'm very excited about
Oh,
that.
that's awesome.
So
the reason
you're
Nils
going to
is-
be.
Why do you
Sorry.
insist on talking over each other constantly?
I was
because
going to
we-
say I can't wait to see where you go
Whoa.
first.
Try out some of the new features.
Oh. Oh, I guess we're going this way. Gated me off.
So I've got a lot of fun features for you, and I want to know where you want to go first.
Oh,
Just look
God.
around.
So are these all the endings?
No, this is actually just cool new content stuff. The narrator's trying to have some fun. We're trying to figure
Oh.
out.
Oh.
How about we go hit the button to play. Go back out. Yeah, read the sign.
For the
No,
Stanley
actually,
Parable
stay in
2,
this room,
I asked
because
myself,
there's
what do
more
players
frames in this
really
room.
want? And of course,
The button that
first
says
and
the
most
name of the
obvious
player who
answer
is playing
that
the
they
game.
want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Here, yours today. Too big, too small, just right. Okay.
I haven't seen any of this yet, by the way.
I know, and I'm very
Oh.
excited.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final
I
game,
do
this
say
button will
that once
say
he starts
your
having you
name,
do a
whatever
thing,
name
hit
that
it
is.
before he's done
Here,
talking, because I
let's
think
have
it's
you
funny.
role play as Jim to really
He wants you to
simulate the
roleplay as
full
Jim. Please hit
experience
the
of
button
this
instead of
feature.
waiting.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Nope, Cassie's
Okay,
waiting.
here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind,
I can't hit it right
forget
now.
whoever you are,
Yeah, you
and
can.
simply become a person named Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
Yeah,
If
you
you
can
don't
keep
properly
hitting it.
roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand
You
the
can keep
impact
hitting
of
it.
this
No,
button.
let Cassie do what
Otherwise,
she
it's just a
wants.
stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing
Are you
it
aiming
again,
at it, or
and
are you
this
looking
time,
a little
let me
too far up?
finish first.
Okay.
There's no aiming
Oh, he's,
button.
yeah.
Allow yourself to become Jim.
again.
Imagine yourself. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless
Now you can,
button
like,
that says
slam it
Jim.
as
You
it
happy
leaves.
now? Get out of here.
I'm
I'm
pretty
done
sure.
with this button.
Or maybe he...
Why don't
Does
you
he
go
affect you in this one?
humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
No, I think he just lets you hit it.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says, but no. Instead, I can't even think.
Jim.
I'm taking the Jim button away.
Oh.
Now you can
Do
slam
you
it.
good, Brett?
Jim.
Jim.
Oh, thank you, Juno. That reminded me. Earlier someone made a comment, and it made me remember about a post I saw that the dynamic between the narrator and Stanley are the same between GLaDOS and Chell, but for MLM.
What does this mean? Shut up! None of those words are in the Bible. You have to go back to the main room.
Yeah, I have to go back
I'm
to the main room.
getting
We're done with
there.
the Jim
You guys
button.
are bossy.
I'm not being bossy, it's just that you looked at everything in this room, and yet still you insist on looking at
I
everything in
didn't
this room.
look at this big glowing rectangle. God.
It's called a window, and also, yeah, Katie, it means gay. Katie is right. Right,
Maybe
it means
I'll
gay.
only
Yeah,
let
gay
people
people
named
aren't in the
Jim play
Bible.
Stanley Parable. An
Being
epilogue
gay
would
is
be
a
fun, wouldn't it,
sin.
Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the well, we'll figure that out later.
Hey, let's go get that bucket.
Who the fuck is that?
That's a Stanley.
Is that Raiden?
No, that's a Stanley.
No, on the top left.
It's a girl.
Mariella.
I think that's
It's
Raiden.
from the ending where you just died. We've
Oh,
done that
the
one.
girl who shows up
Yeah.
when
Who
you're laying
cares?
on the
That's
floor.
Raiden.
Not
Raiden
Raiden.
Raiden homophobic. Yep.
Yeah, this is the Settings World Champion room. We can't go in here yet because you don't have the achievement.
Oh.
So you gotta go back through the epilogue, I think. Or maybe you can go this way too, yeah.
Oh.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps
Oh.
the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative
He
piece,
can't
though.
just reset it.
He didn't make it. The devs for the Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition did, not him.
He made all of this.
Yes, he did.
You can't make another
Hey,
one?
yo, it's merch.
Yo, merch. 4 fans, by
Mhm.
fans.
Yeah, and that
Orphans by Fans
that
booth.
QR code leads to the StanleyParable2.com.
I like that the end is never the end again. I saw the new content.
Oh, I want a shirt that says that.
I saw the new content?
Yeah.
I
Just
would
no
get the end is
context
never
for
the end.
it.
No, we know how to do setting world champion, but I'm not gonna have Cassie do it because we don't have time for that.
We're not doing
We don't
that.
have time for that.
Let's go to the. Oh yeah, let's go in here. This one's fun.
That's
No
me.
screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on
Press
this one.
F12. What
I
happens if
think
you take a
that in the new
screenshot?
version, the office
Nothing.
could
Wait,
use
let me
a
wait.
bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Is this the NFT room?
No, keep on going in. You're trying to pick decorations for the office.
I already took a screenshot and nothing happened.
It has nothing to do with this. Let's go pick some balloons.
What?
Turn around.
Oh,
Is that you?
Yeah, that's Stanley.
No, I mean you.
Yes.
What does the balloon say?
Get well someday.
Option 1 is get well someday, and the other one is happy 12th birthday, step-niece.
Alright, goes on.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is.
So we picked the same one. Now we can leave.
Oh, no, it's not pictures.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Bottomless Pit. I love this part. So there is a sub ending in here, and it has to deal with jumping into the bottomless pit every single time we can.
Oh. Grim.
God damn it. Shut up.
It just keeps going.
Oh, that's
Good
the
poster.
that's the sea manatee pit.
Stanley,
Cassie doesn't
for the
remember
record,
that.
sure
It's been
it
too
is.
long.
It's never been done before in a video
It's
game.
been too long.
It's
This is, in
left
fact,
Cassie's
a
brain.
hole that you can fall down
Sea
forever.
manatee.
That's right.
Brit
Don't
sent
worry about
Brit
it.
sent
Let's
a
just go in the
picture.
pit.
You can fall until
I'll
the
link it
end
to
of
you later.
time,
Let's
if
go in the
you
pit.
like. A stunning leap forward for video games
Hole.
as a medium.
Hole.
Hole. In the pit. In the pit. There's nothing out here, Cassie, please. This is a sub ending.
I think this is funny.
Ryan, you're the
Fine.
one who wanted me to kind of
Yeah,
guide her along.
I changed my mind.
We're gonna jump in here
It's
as many times as we're
scary.
allowed to. It's fine. You're good. There's dialogue.
Ah!
Look up.
Raised by wolves.
You see, isn't it
Now we can look down.
wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions.
Oh, it's
if
making
I
me
do say
dizzy.
so.
Oh,
Now then,
don't like
since
it.
you've gotten to
Looking
see
down
the
is better than
infinite
is funner
hole,
than looking
you
up.
can press the teleport button to
Looking
pop
down
back
makes
up
me
to
wanna-
the
Teleport.
top, and we can continue
Do
onward.
not teleport.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly
Now we should look
exaggerated
down.
the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your
Keep looking
definition
down.
of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
We're alive.
You found me out, Stanley.
Yeah.
I'm
How?
a liar and a cheat, and you're so...
I like all the
Look,
cigarettes on
I
the
think
ground.
The issue here is just
Yeah.
that you're unusually
read that paper.
fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants
Go
to
read that
fall
paper.
infinitely? I figured
Yeah,
the
that
hole
one.
was as
You're
deep
so
as
The other one.
anyone could
bossy
actually
today.
need. Don't you put this on me.
I
You
know.
I
I'm
don't
trying
think
to
the other
listen to him.
I think Ryan will think the other paper down here is
Things
funny.
got a little heated there.
I
think we
just wanna
both
hear
said
what he
some
says
things we didn't
first.
mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're
Oh.
ready.
Okay, I can't do two things at once.
Just the two of us. It's just the two of us song.
Great. Just the two of us.
Okay, teleport up and fall back in.
Again?
Yes. We're gonna do
Great.
this a couple
Now,
times because it's
I'm
funny.
very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay, jump in.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
Oh!
Not normal.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had
You
enough?
best believe we're
I'm
going back in the
positively
hall.
Thrilled. I really do have so much
That's
Let me
what she
guess.
said.
How could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Uh,
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole
Can you
infinitely
please
deep.
stop
Even by the
talking?
lax overall standards
Love
for
the
accomplished
narrator's
game
short
master.
hole.
What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is.
Ah.
Jump in the
Shame of
hole
my
again.
life has come to haunt. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do.
This
and hit
part
the
is
teleport
legitimately one of my
button
favorites
when you're
from
ready
the
to move on.
new stuff.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Is the teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation.
Are you
It's been
trapped
working
in
just a
this
moment
little
ago.
tiny
Try
hole?
it again.
Yes, but please don't restart. There's more than this, I promise.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
Don't
I
restart,
hope you and the
please.
hole have a
Just
wonderful
kinda-
rest
Hey, Britt, Cassie would not have restarted because Cassie would not have remembered that there was a restart button, except that you brought it up.
Okay, it's this part, what is about to happen, is legitimately been my favorite part from the new content. All of it that I've seen so far, this is the thing that made me laugh the hardest.
What? What? Where are we going? What is happening?
Change your perspective, Cassie.
What?
Hit it a couple more times for me, Cassie.
What?
Let's just keep when it lets you hit it, just hit it. And I'm gonna say that with every single button this thing gives you. When it lets you hit it, let's just start hitting all the buttons.
What the fuck? What?
You want to change the music a few more times with perception?
What? What is this?
Let's get some more music in here, Cassie. Let's change your reality.
What?
Nels would love this.
let's
This
get
is
a
like
change
the
of music
20th
in here.
Century Fox video. This is exactly what I was talking about.
Let's get some music in
It's
here.
just like this. It even sounds like this.
Now let's get some different music in here
Why do you keep saying
and
that?
change your person. Because there's a lot of stuff in here, and Cassie just keeps going with the camera.
Oh my god, it's Fossil Finders! What?
Change yourself again.
What?
Let's change the self.
Stanley!
No.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you sort of dozed off there.
Look,
drifting away into
you
sleep.
can look around again
But
now.
be
You're
careful,
still in the
Stanley,
hole.
because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second.
Oh my
of it.
god.
You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole. And I'm looking forward
This
to
is
all of
fucking
it.
game.
Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Come here, cat. Stop meowing.
Oh
Oh,
man.
Cassie, it is time to
Cassie
feed
is trying to
Binks.
feed Binks.
I already fed him.
My favorite part about this is
Come
the
here.
music cue that sounds like the hole's gonna start doing it again, and then you actually load to an earlier point. So that was a sub ending in this area. Let's go get the bucket.
Oh. I'm gonna get this
Sketch Pixel
cat
says the Stanley
over
Parable
here
gets
so
little,
he'll stop.
quirky at night.
Why are you like this? Can you explain to me what made you this way?
Food.
Just
Food made him this way.
you should see him like push his brother out of the way to eat his food every morning. It's shameful. He'll like eat all his own food really fast and then shove Ashes out of the way and shove his face in her.
Aw.
Ashes is like, oh, okay. And he just like walks away. I'm like,
Oh
God
no.
damn it. Yeah. And then he'll eat both of them, and because he'll eat too much at that point, he just throws it all out.
Yeah,
and walks
yeah.
away.
Alf does
I'm
that.
like, you are
Go on.
such
try
an
out some of the
asshole.
new fixes.
Such an asshole.
Go up the
Let's go.
stairs.
Let's go get the bucket.
Oh, you know, it doesn't really feel like I'm playing this game.
It's more like Cassie's got 3 narrators on her side.
I feel like I'm like in a simulation.
Are you busy tomorrow, Cassie?
No, I'm not actually.
All
I'll
right.
be here tomorrow.
Fundamental problem with the game.
As long as Nils is being normal.
Okay, then we'll stop bossing you around then.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the
Because I
bucket,
won't be here
you
tomorrow.
Well, here's the no, because you will be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get used to seeing this bucket.
The thing is,
Sit bucket.
the thing is, Cassie, is that we want you to get the good endings, and I can't have you go 3 weeks without Mystery Dungeon because you'll forget how to play.
I will.
Gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arm.
Guys, look.
It's a much more
Bucket.
Bucket.
Big scream when.
No, Homestuck buckets are out. The Stanley Stanley Parable Reassurance
I
buckets
disagree.
are in.
The bucket
I disagree.
is the perfect solution. Come on.
The Stanley Parable gets a little quirky at night? What does that even mean?
What
Don't
time
worry
will you
about
be
it.
streaming tomorrow? The same time we always stream. What?
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort.
What The Rock
even
is
in
cooking?
The face of crushing despair must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an
Feel
air of
good.
charisma as well. I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay, we've got the bucket now. Let's go check out the other stuff.
I get Bink some eardrops tomorrow.
Yeah, what's wrong with Binks?
I just think his ears are bugging him. I'm gonna give him some ear meds. What am I doing with this bucket?
It's your friend now. Let's go.
I don't want this bucket.
Well, according to
You will
Homestuck,
see this bucket and you will like this bucket.
according to Homestuck, you have sex in it, I think.
in it.
Let's just agree to remember that Homestuck isn't real and can't hurt us, and that this bucket is good.
But what
Five
are they?
Nights at Freddy's reference?
Can someone in chat explain to me what
Oh.
the bucket was for? Did we ever find out? Did Hussey ever explain what the bucket was for?
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Oh,
That
Binks,
really should
come
be an
on,
award
put your
if it
claws
isn't
in.
already.
Where are you going? Don't you dare get off my lap just to sit over there and stare at me and meow.
They jack off into the bucket? Yeah, that's what I thought. Man,
The
Andrew
juices go
Andrew
there.
Hussey was a real fucking pervert, huh? I said was because he's dead, you know? He died today.
Oh yeah, good.
Consistent quality with just the right amount of change. New features, new content, new ideas. The new updated ray traced, more of the same but in a good way.
There's no ray
Red is
tracing.
the new orange. A whole new office.
The baby is all grown up.
Oh, it's doing that thing.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, it is specifically the monitor behind you is giving off this noise for some reason.
Oh.
Oh.
I was like, that.
I thought it was my
that's the
phone.
Me too.
No.
That's the
It is
phone noise.
Yeah, it's in here.
That's
for
so
some
annoying.
reason. Also, did you see that the buttons things changed over to the right?
Oh,
No,
I
not
hate
that
this
button.
noise. It's giving me anxiety.
Your left. It's up on the wall. It's out of this area. Cassie, please. Left.
You are being so confusing, Britt, in fairness. I have no idea what the
It's
fuck
up
you're
on it's up on the wall. It was the sign
Oh
that
my
said
god,
yeah.
Britt, please.
Now
like,
it's
left,
just the button
no,
that says
left.
Jim.
Britt is stressing me out tonight. Jesus.
It's yeah, well, you kept saying left, and then I was like looking left, and you're like left, and I'm like, I'm looking left, and you're like, no,
Britt's not invited to the next one.
no. I love having Brit. Jump circle this map, free achievement, merch.
So you haven't seen free achievement, collectibles, or I actually think it's just the free achievement and collectibles, which are both behind you.
Collectibles. That's what my job is.
Yep.
Collectibles. Collect them all. Oh, that's pretty.
Ah, collectibles.
Space.
Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Can I put Stanley in my bucket? Oh!
Uh,
I got one.
You can't go back in there.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
no, that Daily Choco blog existed before I even watched Fives. I already know about that blog. They don't post anymore, unfortunately, but I think it's funny that that blog exists.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Oh yeah, guys, look, the new video
Okay,
game,
perhaps I
my
should have
Google.
clarified. This is technology that will exist.
Wow.
Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
There it
I'm
goes.
not a wizard, Stanley,
They put
but I
Google in
guarantee it
Stanley
will be
Parable.
fixed in
That's
the
crazy.
sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Gamers.
Gamers.
Gamers, rise up.
You can't actually get it now.
No.
And I think with all of that, we can leave. We're done with the expo center. There's an actual exit.
Today's Yeti shirts are the Masked Man from Mother
What
3
else? What other exhibits haven't we
and
seen
a
yet?
crinkle cut t-shirt with french fries on it, and I'm buying the french fry shirt.
Nice.
Crinkle cut French fry shirt.
Yeah, it's cute.
I want to get a mother shirt.
Well, there's a lot of them this weekend.
Yeah, I should look. I had to sell my tickets to a concert I was supposed to go to next week.
Oh no.
Yeah, I couldn't find anyone to watch Nils, so I was
Wow.
like, well, that's that.
Just
I
bring-
sold my ticket.
Just bring Nils.
Yeah, right. He'd love that. Be like, just this Australian punk rock lady screaming at him. Be like, get me out of here. I hate this so much, Mom.
I think you can find the exit over by No, that's the entrance. There's a legitimate exit. It's going to be over by the
Oh.
stairs by the big Stanley figure. Like that way. Other side of the
Oh.
ribbon. Other side of the ribbon.
Oh, I thought maybe I could.
I have purchased the crinkle cut t-shirt.
Crinkle cut. I want to see it.
Here, I'll
All right.
post I'll
Have
post
you
it
seen
in the
everything you
Discord
wanted to? Ready to move on now?
for everyone to enjoy. Here is the crinkle cut t-shirt that I have purchased.
Oh, the one on the left.
Oh, I
the
like that one.
crinkle cut.
Yeah.
Is crinkle cut a mother reference?
No,
No, it's just a
it's not a mother
fun
shirt. It's
tee.
just a French fry shirt.
Oh, it's just French fry shirt.
It's just a French fry shirt. I like French fries and I like the design.
I do like French fries. I had sweet potato tater tots and
Fuck you.
Uh,
I want them.
yeah, sweet potato tater tots and an impossible or what's it called? Impossible burger, like a fake.
Oh, the fake
meat
meat burger. Yeah.
Yeah, I made that. That was my dinner tonight. It was
So,
good.
Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as
You can
one
walk down to
single
the little area
coherent
and look
video
down.
game, but
It's like
I
an
can feel it
arena.
in my soul.
He's
It's
actually
going
gonna put some stuff in
work.
there for you to
There's
look at.
definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
It won't.
Whoa.
Okay.
Unless
Are you
you're gonna
ready?
recreate KOTOR
Here it
2 in
is.
that pit.
I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh.
Was that you?
Well, I mean, there's
The first one was
I
part
was
of the game.
mimicking
sort
it.
of. Okay. never
No,
mind.
what was that noise?
Hold on. Let me do
It was
a
part of the
different
game.
arrangement.
Yeah, but what
But then I
noise
mimicked
was it?
it.
This is much better.
It was
Okay,
like a sad horn.
Oh.
Version
Oh, okay. I thought it was a person. I'm
What
like,
am I
what
kidding,
is that
Stanley?
noise?
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Good night, Sky.
I wanted more
night,
than
Sky.
anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of
Oh.
course, with respect, with care for the
This
vision
is
and
this is how
integrity
they
of the
do the
original
new
game.
endings.
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could.
Yes, it is.
It's
would
just
need
the
a
real
really,
game with new
really
endings.
Tremendous title screen.
Yes,
A
and I can't
title
wait to
screen
tell
that
you how
says
you
with
get new
bold and
endings.
uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Too many
Alright,
blueberries. There's too many
Go
blueberries
ahead.
to eat.
Take a look.
Are you ready to see the menu screen? By the way, it's going to be like this
No.
every single time you load it up now.
Oh, really?
No. It literally just says that they really did just hide the Stanley Parable 2 in Stanley Parable 1, huh?
Okay, begin the game.
Wait, so it's really the Stanley Parable 2?
I have been sitting on that for like a week.
What the fuck?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Wait, what?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building
All
where
the
he
balloons
was
are there.
employee number 4.
So it really is the Stanley Parable 2.
Number 427.
Not exactly.
Well,
It is ultra deluxe is a better way to put it. But the joke is now that you are playing the Stanley Parable 2 in the eye of the narrator,
What
so
the
obviously it
what
is
the
the Stanley Parable 2.
what the fuck?
And in what order? This is what employee 427
You can skip
did
this, by the
every
way.
day of
But let's get going.
Hey, there's the
all of his
balloons.
co-workers were gone. What
Can
could
we
it
go into the
mean?
next room for a moment?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
This
memo.
seems familiar.
No matter how
It does
hard
seem
Stanley
familiar, but can
looked,
we go into the
he
next room
couldn't
for a
find
moment?
trace of his co-workers.
Cassie, delay it as long as you can.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just want to introduce you to how do you get the new endings. Okay, Cassie, do you want to do an original ending, or would you like to pick up the bucket?
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Let's go turn off. Do you remember how to get the countdown that we did before? Let's go get that countdown again. Let's follow him all the way up to the mind control facility, please. Follow his directions until we get to the mind control facility.
I'm looking. Oh, there's a thing there now.
So the bucket literally changes the game into.
Into the new endings. Let's go follow his story. Also, please get into the when we get to it, I would like you to go into the broom closet again. So let's go.
But
Other
what
way.
if?
Cassie,
But what
there's
if?
No, Cassie, please, I'm begging you, do this one, not now.
I'm
You
scared.
need to know. You need to know more about the bucket before we do this, or it's going to be too weird.
Let Cassie
I
do
am-
what she wants. Jeez, you're gonna make her cry.
Scary.
Okay, if you want to do it, do it.
You're so scary tonight, Britt.
Like,
Chad, do you
please,
think?
I'm
Chad, do
begging
you think?
Don't.
Chad, vote now if you think Britt's scary tonight.
Or at least I'll let you do the window one after
Cassie's
we
like,
do
I'm
this one.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Nat. I've gotten all of the bucket
Stanley
endings,
tucked
please.
The bucket tightly to his chest
Oh my
and
god.
entered the door on his left.
Yeah, let's go.
It's the perfect use of the Brit emote.
Oh, criminy.
That's Brit when Cassie.
No.
Thank you, Katie. Also, this is new, I believe.
Screaming
Is it
at 3 a.m.
It's that fucking crying Brit image again.
Perhaps his boss's office was
just
where his
trying to help.
spouses-
I
I
don't want
legit-
Cassie to be too confused, and if we
It's
do
the-
that one, she's going to hate the bucket.
It's
It's gonna make me hate the bucket.
the crying
room's
Brit
not
image,
different for you
except
yet.
instead of crying Brit, it's crying Cassie.
When we go into the broom closet,
Brit
go.
fucking kills you with the Stanley Parable.
we don't need to be in here. This isn't different yet. Let's get out of here. This room does change the more little collectibles you find.
I can't. Cassie is like looking at everything, and I can feel Brit getting really mad. And I'm gonna go put a pizza in the oven. I'll be right back.
You're gonna miss this.
I don't give a shit about the Stanley Parable. I'll be right back.
No. Go in the broom closet, please. It does something fun to the bucket.
I thought
and
you
it's
said don't do things.
You feel it? The broom, it wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes
Sad
it deserves
Cassie.
the
I'll
bucket.
be right back.
I can read it. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're we're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk,
Add
that
the
it has to
crisp
resort to
backing.
this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship
Has
is
Brett's
purely
brain
superficial and
exploded yet?
confusing? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate
Hello?
object which happened to lay in your path in an
Dead.
even partially
Am I
enticing
muted?
manner?
Killed me.
Well,
No,
I
you're good.
never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it.
Oh, sorry, he's
Really
doing
tell the
something.
broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
I don't like the way he said that.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Oh.
What?
There. Now it's settled.
What?
No more debate.
Sketch
No more
Pixel
Also, upon
says,
hearing
so
that
this
for
is
the second
Stanley
time, that's
goes.
definitely just the
All
paint
your
can
meandering
noise from
philosophical
TF2. Thank you.
diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship
Don't
to
leave yet,
broom
there's one
closets
more.
and the natural order of things.
I still stay in there.
All right, I've got a
Oh.
second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the
Okay.
sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Okay, now we can leave.
What if they make
Let's
a
go up to the
Stanley?
mind control facility.
What if they make a Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe and the narrator's even
Time to
older?
stay, please. Stanley and the bucket walked
I would
upstairs
love
to the
that,
boss's
honestly.
office.
In 10 years, when we get a don't play the game for 20 years achievement,
Uh-huh.
going to the bathroom. Yes, that way.
You found one of them.
Wow.
90 minutes of
They're really in
Stanley
here, huh?
figurines. Remember, no reward
Yeah.
for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Oh. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp.
Money. Money crisp.
Weird.
And with the if you put in the
Stepping
code
into his
before he
manager's
says
office,
it, he
Stanley
usually
was
makes
once
you
again
listen to music.
stunned to
But if you
discover not an
put in the code
indication of
before he says it while
anything.
you're holding the bucket, he
Crushed
actually
by
opens the
weight of
door
this
and lets you go
revelation,
in early.
Stanley may have broken down
'Cause
into an
obviously the
emotional
bucket knows the
dumpster fire,
code.
if not for the soothing
I believe
presence
it's
of the bucket.
2845.
Even
Or
now, in its
2485?
darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth
Where is
and
it?
guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with
2845.
him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable.
2845.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual that Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
The bucket.
This is just. I like how all
Hey,
of
there's
these
this
lines
other
are
one.
just
miniature Stanley
re-recorded with
figurine. This,
the bucket.
You know, there really
Yeah.
must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Stanlerine.
Stanlerine.
Stanlerines.
I wish I could eat a whole bag of gummy bears without it
The
making my
elevator
stomach
rests
hurt.
downward. plummeting towards an unknown fate.
That's such a specific
It
thing.
would be all Stanley could do to
Well,
keep
because they're
himself
so
together, if
yummy,
not
but
for
I
the
can only eat a
bucket,
few before my stomach
soothing him,
hurts.
comforting
But I
him,
want to eat more
reassuring
because they
that in this
taste good,
darkest
but I
moment of
can't.
uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley.
Why is he so in love with the
Everything will be
bucket?
fine.
The bucket.
That's okay. Let's keep going.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
We can do the
Facility.
escape later. I just want you to see this one first with the bucket, and then we can go out the window.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
This is all the same, except he's added bucket to all of the lines.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket.
That's what it
Everyone in
is.
the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
What is happening?
Okay, we can. My favorite thing about this is it like shoehorns the bucket into everything, and it works because it's the Stanley Parable.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
Are all the endings the
He could
same?
trust no one.
No.
But there's a,
except
okay.
No.
I thought all the endings were gonna be the same, but
Nope.
there's a bucket.
Nope.
Okay.
And that's why I'm asking Cassie to turn on
But here was the proof.
the one
The
this
heart
time.
of the operation. Controls
go turn it
labeled
on.
with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its but at the last,
Cassie's just like, fuck it.
jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
The bucket did it.
Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
What?
Birds. Silly, silly birds. The control buttons, became
buttons.
active again.
Please hit them.
What? What?
Silly birds. They're arrows.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on
Cassie,
him.
is your mic
This
working?
wasn't a mind control facility
Yeah.
at all.
Okay.
It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Why are there silly
The mind
birds?
controls were only a facade
Oh, those are silly
to
birds.
disguise its true intentions.
I like these ones.
Had the bucket known this all along?
Those are nice ones.
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest
That one's
birds
my favorite.
imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
It's the silly bird ending.
This is the silly bird ending.
It's a pretty good ending.
Okay, now,
Stanley
now
was
Cassie, go ahead. Go grab the bucket. Let's jump out the window.
Bucket, the bucket, the bucket. I'm gonna eat this gummy and hope that this isn't the one that tips me over into tum tum.
How many have you eaten?
Oh, a few.
A few.
All of his co-workers
100.
were gone. What could he do?
No, like 10.
Stanley
All
decided
right.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Fuck that computer in particular.
I
Stanley
turn him off.
held the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
After this, I want to do one bucketless
Yes,
ending, and then
whispered the
we
bucket
should be
into
good.
Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley. What are you talking about? He screamed. You're a bucket! To this, the bucket furrowed its brow. No,
It's
said the
brown.
bucket. Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata
Oh.
first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No! Stanley screamed even louder this time. This is stupid! You are a bucket!
Stanley's voice?
This is so stupid!
It's the narrator doing your voice, I guess.
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like... My God, Stanley,
What?
you saved us from the bucket.
What?
Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew incantations to summon their true power.
What?
Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Now, are you glad I didn't let Cassie do that one first?
I mean, I don't think it makes more sense.
Oh, it will not stop making. Nothing will make sense from here on out. I'm gonna get you to the confusion
All of
ending
his
next. This one is
co-workers
my
had
favorite.
gone.
We're
What
not
did it
picking
mean?
up the bucket this time,
Stanley
okay?
decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Because I'm taking you to the confusion ending. This one is my favorite. So I
I
want
thought
you
that
to
the
go to
one
the.
with the hole was your favorite.
That's of the new stuff.
I think Britt's got a lot of favorites. I guess this is an
To
old,
the
this is an
right
old
door.
ending.
Set of two open doors.
Yeah, this is an
He
old
entered
ending.
the door on his... This was not the correct way
You
to
could
the
tell 'cause the
meeting room,
narrator
and
sounds
Stanley
young.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Sounds
employee
young.
lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly.
We
a
don't really
room
need to
worth
stay in here.
admiring.
Let's
It
leave
had really
and take
been
the
worth it,
first,
but eager
first
to
open
get
door
back
on the
to
left.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
But we're gonna
I
go
gotta
down
put
the
these-
lift.
Put these
Yeah,
gummy
stop
bears
eating
out
the
of
gummy
my
bears. Don't
line
throw
of
up.
sight.
Stop
It's gonna make
eating-
me sick. And I've been like just mowing down on these blueberries. Like this is why I
Blueberries,
don't
a steady diet of
So he
blueberries and
detoured
gummy
through the
bears.
maintenance section, walked straight ahead
like a
to the
carry drive a
opposite
Willy
door,
Wonka
and got back on
fucking
track.
room.
We're gonna take the lift down.
Uh,
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Snozberries. Snozberries.
But Stanley didn't want to go back
What's
to
your
the
favorite
office.
song from Willy
He wanted
Wonka?
to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I like how you asked about that, and the
Let's
first thing that came
see,
to my
was it
mind was
down
the doot
right,
doot deet.
left, down, left,
Fucking
right.
song!
I
Yep,
know!
okay,
I
okay,
know!
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, this is the Adventure Arrow ending.
Yes, this is one of my favorite ones.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Huh, wonder
All
where
of
the
his
balloons went.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Bucket's
he had
not
simply
there
missed
either.
a memo.
Yes, thank you, Britt. We have eyes.
But Cassie
I
Doesn't?
didn't
No.
notice.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Cassie, what's your favorite Willy Wonka song?
I like Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa doo-ba-dee-doo.
It's pretty good.
Another riddle for you. What about you?
I like,
I'll say it. This is
fuck.
the
I like
worst
the one
adventure
where
I've
they
ever been on.
sing.
I can
My
promise
brain
you,
is
there
fried right now.
definitely was a story here before.
There's a lot of good songs in that
Do we
movie.
just-
I like the one where they
do we
go
need to
first
restart
enter
the game
the
again?
factory.
Well, I find it unlikely.
If you want to view
paradise.
paradise, what is the name of that one?
Oh, in the boat?
Okay, let's give it a shot.
No, not the boat.
Oh.
We don't talk about the boat.
We don't talk about the spooky boat, spooky, scary boat.
All of his
It's just-
co-workers
oh my
were
God, why am
gone.
I completely
What could
blanking
it
on this?
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Simply look around and view it.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be
Nothing
remembering
to
this
it. Why
wrong.
can't I remember the name of the
It's possible
song?
the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction?
I can't remember
and
it
see if we
either.
missed
Why?
anything?
Why? Chat, what's the name of the Willy Wonka song?
Willy Wonka song.
What's the Willy Wonka song? Chat, what's the Willy Wonka song? Answer quickly.
Aha!
Imagination?
I knew we'd miss something. The story.
Come
Here
with
it
me
comes.
And you'll see in a world of
In a
pure
world of
pure
pure
imagination.
Okay, let's
Pure
head back the
imagination.
other way and retrace our steps.
Billy goes, Willis Wonkus.
Wonkus. Willick Wonkick. Whoa.
Will it, won't it? Where are we?
Now this, well, I'll
This
be
is the
honest, I
scene
don't
of
recognize
the
this place at all.
Johnny Depp and
Is this
Amber
the
Heard
story?
trial.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I
Very
believe
topical.
my story took place in an office building.
It's so topical.
Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've
This is
completely forgotten
Ravenholm.
what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work.
You win,
and
Cassie.
it really paid off. So,
I won.
good job.
I like the
Oh,
song where Wonka rips out the
no,
German
I don't
kid's
feel
heart
right
and
about this
feeds
at
it to
all.
the
We
gamer
both know you
to
didn't put
summon
in any
Gollum
actual work for
Rogok
that
the
win.
Envious.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of
Is
those
this a reference to
situations.
something, or did you
Okay,
just come up with that on
I'm
your
getting
own?
weirded out
Because
by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen
if
this
you
time,
came up with that on
I
your own,
have
that's
to
pretty funny.
restart.
That's pretty funny.
Here we
All
do.
right.
The
And
Adventure
it
Line.
actually says the Stanley
Oh, it
Parable
says the
2
Stanley
Adventure
Parable
Line.
too.
At
Yeah.
last, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
TM.
Just follow the line. How
TM.
simple is that?
I love it. Just the trademark on every
You
single
see?
thing.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though,
Hello,
here's a
Nova.
thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
I'm sorry to
Put
hear
it
that.
another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Oh.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably
Those a bunch of
conjured
Stanley
into
Parable
being
2 mugs?
via the very
It was
manifestation
just a bunch
of
of
the
Stanley
nature
Parable
of life
mugs. Don't you
itself?
like how
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
wonky this
whoa, whoa.
line is getting?
Hang on.
Willy Wonkus.
Weird back there? Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Willis
go.
Wonkus.
You know what?
Here we
I
go.
think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Iconic.
It's the perfect game for Cassie.
I love the broken geometry there. Turn around for me, Cassie. Walk around. Look around.
It's so
Not
loud. I
hot. No,
can't
no, no.
hear anything.
Cassie can't hear you.
Okay.
Wait, cut the music.
Oh.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, get a real good look. Now smell it.
Okay.
Okay. I hope you memorized it.
It'll be on the
Mhm.
test.
It's a surprise tool that will
Wait,
help
what?
us later.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you...
No uses
I
that
can't
are
take
portal.
this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Just all of those monitors coming online.
That doesn't say Stanley Parable 2 anymore. This is sad.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging
Oh
a new
shit,
path,
my
a
pizza's
new
done,
story. Well,
dude.
it could be anything. What do you
Nice.
want our
It's
story
pizza
to
time.
be?
Be right back.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Oh.
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh, why?
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
The ceiling.
I love that it breaks the tiles and stuff as it goes into the ceiling
a
too.
choice. We get to
Classic-
make a decision.
Classic
From here, the story is in
1:39
our
a.m.
control. How
pizza.
important we mustn't squander
Nice.
the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a
Please
new
tell me you're
perspective.
referencing the Spider-Man YouTube poop. I wasn't, but I was just referencing
So
Spider-Man, but I do know the
each
YouTube
door
poop.
has to lead somewhere,
Pizza
which
time.
means that
I didn't order any
somewhere,
pizza time.
where we're trying to go, there must be
classic.
a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door.
You're doing it, Cassie.
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since
Whoa,
the
Cassie's
answer is
doing
clearly
speedrunning
yes,
tactics
then
right
by all
now.
accounts, the door on the right is
Oh, where's the
correct
video
one.
I found on
Another
Twitter of
victory for
somebody
logic.
who just kept all the
Come,
jump
Stanley,
circle
our
jumps,
destiny
started bunny hopping down the
awaits.
hallway?
I saw that.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Eh.
The confusion ending. You're telling me... That's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
After a long time, Stanley
That's
dies.
really how all this goes?
Find a bookstore.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
We're on
Well, what if I don't
restart
want to
5,
forget?
where
My mind goes blank
narrator
simply because
finds
it's
the
written
game.
here on this thing.
Find the confusion ending
wall.
schedule.
Well, who consulted
This next
me?
one would technically
Why
be the
don't I
5th
get to
restart.
decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did
We
break
won.
the cycle? The,
Won.
whatever
You
it
won.
is that made this schedule?
Congratulations,
How are we going
Stanley.
to
You
win?
won.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Loud noise
So-
incoming.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure.
The
if
loud
I'm the
noise is me.
destination or the journey. Though there
Burning
Always
my
you.
burning the
about
roof
the
of my
journey
mouth
and
on this
not the
pizza.
destination.
Always.
So I think
Always. How nice.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you
Oh,
And now the balloons are back, so we're out of it. That was a
all of his
confusion
co-workers
ending.
were gone,
Yeah.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
And also, it's
room. Perhaps he had
10:43. I don't
simply
know
missed
if you
the
want to
memo.
try and do another one.
No matter
Not
how
of,
hard
not all
Stanley
of them are
looked,
particularly
he couldn't find a
long.
trace of his co-workers.
No, all of them are kind of longer.
I'll just wait for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do one more stream of this. And then we'll go back to Pokemon next week.
Okay, I can. Okay.
Ooh, it's
I'm
now
already
paused.
thinking of the route I'm going to have you take for
Sequel
some of
is
these.
now paused.
Understand.
Alright.
Interesting.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Ryan, do the funny scream. Okay.
Is that the funny scream?
Yeah, it is now. Slay.
Huh.
They're just saying slay. Huh.
What? What? What's
I don't
happening?
know. I don't know.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
Oh, you haven't said that in a while.
Yeah.
Good old heavens to Betsy. The classic catchy.
The
The
classic.
the Kathy catchphrase.
It's weird the times that's come out. When, like the worst, like not like I get hurt really bad. Heavens to Betsy, or like have some pretty good love events, and then after it happens to Betsy.
What? Wait, what?
Happens to-
Hold on,
I've
wait
done
a minute.
that.
No, everyone come back. Everyone come back.
No, I
Everyone come
you.
back. Cassie just admitted to having sex and then after sex saying heavens to Betsy.
Yeah, unironically, just
What
unironically,
the
because
fuck?
this is who I am now. This is who I am now.
I'm posting this and leaving.
What did you?
Oh no, he's not breathing.
Aw, Skelly. Stop breathing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all I have to share. I actually forgot about that till just now.
Great.
I remember saying it and being like, "Wow, this isn't even a joke. This is just ingrained in my personality. This awfulness." And
Nat says in the nicest way
cringe.
possible, sometimes you don't sound real, Cassie. And on that note, good night, everybody.
See you
Good night, guys.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, bye, guys. Heavens to Betsy.